The opinions expressed in the following episode do not reflect Big Beer Presentations and is solely that of the guest featured at the time. Thank you. Watch at your own risk. Guys, look, welcome to the 26th episode of Big Beard and Friends, the Midwest Files. We got my man, the one and only Todd. Todd, what's going on, man?
Same old, bro. Same old. On my end, I know you don't know, but on my end, it's the same old. You know, it's hot.
All right, you working? You doing anything? What is your work right nowadays? You say you're working. You're doing the same. What is your job of choice right now?
Oh, it's pipeline. You know, we're putting in that gas pipeline, making sure everybody's got that gas run to their homes, and making sure their heat's on. And come this winter, when you're freezing your ass off, you go to turn your heat on. You know, you can just remember me, y'all.
True. You're the guys got to get in there and get people make sure everything's unclogged, so to speak. You got to do your pipe cleaning. I like that, man. It's good to see you. What do you think so far of this year? Has this year's not been? You're no different than nobody else. This year has treated you like shit, but you're steadily working because pipelining is essential. But you still been in a shitty place with this corona and COVID and shit.
Well, I mean, it has and it hasn't. I mean, it's been more or less a blessing, I got to say, because you know, for the simple fact that I am working, I've been able to be an essential worker. Yeah, I mean, for everybody out there, you know, COVID, the bullshit on the you know, TV, everybody, you know, rioting, looting, you know, the whole nine. I think that, you know, a lot of this is written in the Bible. A lot of this is coming down to, you know, it's just truth of the matter of the fact, and everybody needs to take their own self precautions and be careful. I don't really so much believe in this whole COVID as in, like, not that it don't exist, but the way that they portray it to be so big and bad, like, you know, the big bad bully. I mean, when you compare it to the regular, you know, sicknesses out there, like we've all had these conversations.
Yeah.
I mean, the flu kills more people, you know. I mean, I just what blows my mind is that all the undercovered hate out there that people have against each other. Yeah, that's what it really comes down to.
It's like damned if you do, damned if you don't. Absolutely. Good point. Yeah.
It'll all go away once November comes around. I think you know, it's all got to do with the election.
All right, look. We got to keep this right here on track here. Check this out. All right, we're going to change it. Todd, I'm going to say some words. You're going to tell me the first thing that pops in your head. I love this. I love to interview you. We have often talked, and we're taking it on show form now, and we're going to sock it to them. Now, what people don't know is Todd and I had filmed, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, we had filmed some episodes before, and it didn't work out. So now here we are, giving it this another try, and here we go. And he is such an awesome guy. I love you for that alone. I got dinner for you waiting next time you're here in the South. All right.
Hell yeah.
and a place to eat and sleep and shit and fart and whatever. Anyway, all right, Todd. I'm going to say I got a list of things that I have done right here for you, and the questions as well. So
Little brain picking.
brain picking. We're gonna pick that brain, and we're gonna see. And you know me, so I know that you're gonna be straightforward. Now, how long have we known each other? Just so we can throw this out there, just so we can do this for a minute. How old are you?
1990. Since 1994.
1994. 1994. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Wow. What is that? 23 years? 23 years forward?
I can't even do the math.
Whatever. Yeah, we're dumb. All right. Here we go. The first word. And you tell me what you, the first thing you think of when I say fishing.
First word that comes to, or first thing that comes to mind is, man, my daughter and my stepson, actually, because we took off, we went fishing, actually,
Yeah.
2 weekends ago.
Yeah.
And yeah, we went down, we caught some good rainbow trout. I love to fish, actually. Like to go out fishing in the lake. Grew up fishing on Lake Lanier right there, and I call it my home state of Georgia, even though I'm not originally from there. But already gotta represent Lake Lanier.
Yeah, we've even walked around the shoreline and been on some docks.
Absolutely.
And, I always had docks, but I was always on docks, but I never owned a dock. But it was people nobody cared though, because we didn't want that disturbed, so we didn't really mess with nobody's property. We enjoyed it.
Well, actually, nobody really wanted me on their property because I was a little prick then. Well,
this is real. This is real. I told you, this is real. Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
I'm in direct. All right. All right. Number 2. Working.
It's the dreadful thought of every morning I wake up, as well as going to sleep. I mean,
yeah,
my body, like millions of others out there, is sore and hurt and frustration every day because of working. It's the daily grind, and it just does exactly that to your body, your soul, your mind, your heart. You're just
I think that's what that means when people say put your nose to the grindstone and get up and go. I think as you get older, I know we know that, but I think as we get older, that it should be like it's applied in the fashion that you're grinding your bones is what it is. You're grinding. That's what it should be. To me, that's it's a better metaphor.
When you go to stand up and every 30, 40 pops goes off in your body and you're popping all over, you're starting to feel it and the grind's getting to you.
Yeah.
Bro,
I exercise every morning, bro, and I'm going to tell you something. I still do the same thing. I may have some agility and stuff like that in certain ways, but I still get up off the floor and I'm like, man. So, all right, working. I understand. And here's number 3. And we're going from working to something that's got to get you there. When I say truck, what are you hearing?
Truck.
Yeah.
I spent a lot of time in a truck, coast to coast. As you know, I got my CDL back in 2010.
Yeah.
A truck has taken me all over this beautiful country. I've seen lots and lots of places that many will never see in their lifetime.
Right.
Not to brag, but just simply to say, hey, quit thinking about wanting to vacation out of this country when we have such beautiful places to go. Just jump on the I-80 and go towards California. You'll see exactly what I'm talking about.
Absolutely. Yeah, I know that. See, I've traveled that much and around enough to know you're right about that. I-80 take you east west, 75 north south, and I'm sure there's others, and you can say certain ones, but I-80 for a fact. And be sure to check out the largest truck stop on I-80.
That's right. Yep. Can't pass up that Dairy Queen.
That was my shameless plug right there. My God. All right. Well, cool. All right. Maybe they'll be like, "Yeah, we remember you." If they see me once a year, they don't realize they know me. Is what's crazy. Um, Number 4, weekend.
Weekend. Well, I strive for it every day.
Yeah.
I work 6 days a week. I work 10+ hours a day,
Yeah.
and my only day off is Sunday. So typically, my weekend starts
Thank you.
Saturday
Thank you. Thank you. By the
Saturday
way.
evening,
Yeah.
and ends literally Sunday at about 6 p.m. So I get off at Saturday about 5:30, 6 o'clock in the afternoon, and my weekend consists of going home and seeing the kiddos and mama, and
Mhm.
you know just trying to do whatever I can to just relax and just regain my strength. But my weekends ain't like they used to be, and but at the same time I'm blessed because I'm working, and
Yeah.
when I get laid
Yeah.
off I'm going to be hoping that I get back on it. But
Yeah.
weekends are
Nice.
great. You
Nice.
can't you can't deny a weekend's good.
No, it is. You live for the weekend. We strive for the weekend every day, and it's one of those things. I know for me, as I get older, a good weekend, for me. Like I have great ones, and I have stuff that I do on Friday evenings. I meet up with the guys. Some of these guys are watching right now, and they know they are. But every Friday we hang out. But when sometimes it's time straight up just to chill with family, and do your thing. So you're right about the weekend. All right, which brings me halfway there through this questions here. On number 5, when I say fun, what do you think of, Todd?
Fun anymore is going home on the weekend and putting
Yeah,
in
yeah,
work
yeah,
around the house. I enjoy anymore. I'm kind of like just hanging out in the garage playing some music. I enjoy playing some video games
yeah,
online.
yeah,
Fun. There's a lot of different things that I do as for fun that I never used to do, or things that I don't do anymore that I wished I could do. That's just like anybody too.
yeah,
Um,
yeah, yeah.
Fun doesn't come around enough like it used to.
Oh, nice, nice. We've had fun ourselves. We do not have to get into detail, so don't do that. But we've had fun ourselves, and we've been there. Even from your school days, obviously, when you were single digit, I believe 8, 9 years old at least. And we go way back, so we've had fun. And you know what? We're due for that too. I mean, I know
Oh
that
yeah.
I watched you, and I've seen you when I was in visiting. What now? It's been what 2 years ago now, and 3, whenever I saw you last. 5,
Yeah.
7.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think the last time I seen you was when I was I with Carla at the
Yeah,
time? Was
yeah,
I with
absolutely. I tell you what, she was, and I'm going to say it like this: she was new to Aaron's porch. That front, that we all sat out in the front that day, and that was said like, "Oh, I'd never sat on this before, never been here," blah blah blah. And I remember saying, "Hey, Carla, how?" Now it's been years, like, and it's just like, man, are we really getting? And then I visited. Seems like I've seen you once since then, but maybe not. But I know that's for the last time I seen you. So, wow.
No, yeah, the last time I think I seen you was when you were visiting Aaron and Julie.
Yep.
And you were in the office there, in Aaron's office, and
Yes. Yes.
it's been like 3 or 4 years already,
It has
man.
been. It has been. Yeah.
Wow.
Wow. I don't know, man. Which brings us to number 6 is why we're wowing this, folks. Alcohol.
Bush latte.
Ah, I knew you were going to say it.
Or how about some, if not Bush latte, I got to go with the Crown Royal.
Okay, well, that's a whole different thing. Absolutely. Crown.
You know, that's a whole nother night right there, you know.
I was drinking the Platinum last night. I'm like, wow. I was having me a few of these last night.
Okay. Yeah, you can't go wrong there.
No, man.
How about some of that Black Velvet? You remember them days?
Yeah, I do. I got mean on Black Velvet. That's a whole different. That's a podcast that we're going to talk about later, folks. That's a whole nother podcast. We're going to talk about liquor, guts, and glory inside and outside. So that's awesome. That's what we're going to do. We're going to bring that up. Whole nother thing. You're awesome. You're awesome. And speaking of together, it brings us to number 7. When I say food, what do you think of?
I was just thinking this earlier on my way home. I'm like, food. What do I want to eat? I mean, after so many years of being on this great God-giving earth, you start to kind of like, you want to start to be an entrepreneur in something different. If you've constantly had the same American, Italian, Chinese, and so like it starts to get old, certain things. I mean, I don't know. I love burgers, but like I want to do something like let's up, not just McDonald's, Mickey D's.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Got right.
Food, it's what's gotten me to this weight that I am.
Oh, well, I don't mean I just mean, but we love to eat. We love to eat. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I love to eat, but eating hates me.
I love to eat, but eating, I gotcha. That's funny as hell. All right, here we go. Look, I'm going to say number 8, nature.
You gotta love nature, man. Mother Nature is a blessing.
Absolutely.
You got to take a walk every once in a while, man. A journey down the old beaten down trail, so to speak. Gotta get out there and just let Mother Nature get a hold of your soul and rejuvenate you.
Yeah. That's good. That's deep. That's good. Yeah. Go ahead. Sorry.
I was just saying I enjoy to do that, and that comes with my fishing and my hunting.
Yeah.
I enjoy to do those things with family and my kids and stuff like that. But at the same time, it's nice to get out there one-on-one with, nature.
Yeah, it's only right. And the next word, it's only right that I'd say. I think now that I've said this, it's you can count this as one. But if you really, really think about this, when I say like creek, like river, like creek, what do you think of? Is that still the same concept of nature as well?
Well, yeah. I mean, running water,
Yeah.
the sound, the living beings in the creek or the water. Remember when we used to go catch salamanders down back behind your house?
I most certainly do. I mean that. That's the kind of Todd I'm talking about right there. That's absolutely, and spend all day in the creek, son. All day, not like, oh man.
We were on a mission. Like every day, we were on a mission. I remember we were trying to build a fort in your backyard.
Yep, I got a creek in the spot I'm at right now. I got a creek here, and it's kind of like we've tried to dam this up once we were here. It's nothing like it was when the creek, like where we grew up, but You're right. You're
Yeah.
right. We had a lot of fun. Had forts in there. Had a lot of fun. Sneak around, smoke cigarettes, and probably do
Yeah.
things we wasn't supposed to do. But nonetheless, like I don't even remember eating lunch on those days. I just remember playing in the woods all day. Like,
Yeah. Aaron would get freaking 5th-degree oak, poison oak or ivy on his
yes,
arm and
he
shit.
would. He would. Yep. That is
Awful.
hilarious. That's hilarious. That's only one of the many memories Todd probably has that we're able to talk about right now, folks.
Yeah.
All right, look, that's so cool. I love you for that. That's awesome. Number 10, and to finish up the word associations, money.
Got to get that money, man.
Yes.
Yeah, got to get that money.
Yeah.
Paper chaser. Always chasing the paper. You ever feel like you're just not ever paid what you feel like you earn or what you feel like you're worth?
Yeah.
And it pisses me off kind of, and no offense to anybody out there that's watching this, but the less you work, it seems like the more you get paid. So, I don't know. I met a gentleman, and forgive me for taking too long on this, but I met a gentleman. I met a gentleman at my work. He's 29 years old, and he didn't go to college, and he doesn't have no fancy degrees or nothing, but he just lucked out and happened to get some type of an engineering type of job title. And, he's working for a very well-renowned construction company, and he's worth probably 140, 150K a year.
Correct.
And, he told me his story, and he's just basically like, man, I just lucked out. I always chased the bigger dollar. Well, I've been doing that my whole life. I've been chasing the bigger dollar. If this place over here pays an extra dollar, then I'm leaving this place to go to that place,
Right.
because just like anybody, we all want to make as much as we can because we're trying to strive to have all the things we want to be happy.
Survive and strive. Yep.
Survive and strive. And it irritates me that you can be down in a ditch, busting your back, balls of sweat rolling off every place of your body, and you're making not even a smidgen of what this guy over here that's running around in a pickup truck just putting eyes on the site is making. And you're busting your ass and you're dirty, and it just makes no sense to me. I think that's ass backwards. Somebody that's a laborer, they should be getting paid very well to be breaking their back doing the things they're doing.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah. So it
I
is.
don't know.
No, gotcha. The money. That's what. Hey, I asked and I got a response, and that's what this is all about. And I think that's really cool. This is why, and I try to bring out some of these. You're like, it may seem repetitive. You can tie. Matter of fact, you can tie all this up in a nature. All this up it's sometimes. Well, when you said that, that's this. When you said that, that ties into this. But you didn't go there. You didn't correspond all these to the same thing. You gave an individual answer, and that's why I like that. And that's why I play these word associations, and I ask this part of the show. Because and don't ever apologize. Anybody watching too, don't apologize. You said, apologize taking too long. No. I asked and I wanted that. I like that. I like that because I even learn things too. I even get to learn things. People watching can learn this. But we're going to move on. This is the part of the show that I call the questions. We're going to ask you 10 questions. Just give me an answer. Let's just be like, boom, boom, boom. We got this. Number 1, if you had a superpower, what would it be?
That's kind of tricky.
Oh.
If I wish that I could make my fart smell across the country.
Oh no,
that would be a great superpower.
No, I'd have to automatically be the superhero that deflected. You have to deflect that. That's not. Wow. Make your farts travel across the world. You know, it might hospitalize small children, but you might be onto something. Maybe onto something.
Right? You know, take care of crime. I mean, you could, like, if your superpower was actually able to just kind of like put your ass in the bank that's being robbed and just be just specifically in that bank, and then, you know, it just deflects them enough to where you can get cops in. Yeah.
All right. That's cool. All right. Well, number 2, this question is kind of cool. One wish. One wish. What would it be?
I wish that nobody died.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I wish that nobody had to worry about that phone call that everybody worries about.
Yeah. Yeah. That's true. Wow. I wasn't expecting that. That's great. I'm speechless. Some things, you can't say. Yeah. Yeah. And it doesn't matter what form, shape, form, fashion, whatever, color, race, color, creed, anything. That goes as a whole. I mean, I'm sure you're thinking that way, but I'm just saying that goes as anybody, whoever you are. That's deep. That's deep, man. That's yeah. Very true.
Yeah.
All right, well, look, let's move on to number 3 quick. Chicken and peaches or corn and pigs?
Corn and pigs.
I knew it. I knew that one. I knew that one all day.
Corn and we corn and bacon, bitch.
All day, all day. I know it. I know the family too. I know them all. I'm telling you, this is great. This is good. What? Where would you visit if you could visit somewhere, anywhere in the world? Shall I say?
I don't know right at the moment. I would have to think about that one.
Especially these times we're talking about. Yeah.
Place that really strikes my mind that I would really like to go visit would be Canada.
Canada.
Not and not like all of Canada. I'm just saying, like, there's certain places, but I really wouldn't mind even going, into Alaska too. I think about Alaska, because there's some beautiful, beautiful places up there. There's beautiful places everywhere, but I really wouldn't mind going on one of those. What are they? Where you get on that ship, go on a cruise, Alaskan cruise. That's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah, okay.
I think that would be.
I got a guy that's gonna watch this show right here. I won't say his name. He was on a live I did one day. I call him my little brother, and he, and I can tell you more about him, but he is from Alaska, and he just got back well before the whole COVID thing, and he goes there once a year. He is 31, and I've known him since he was 8, and he's from Alaska. It's kind of cool, man. I like that. I like the answers, man. All right, look, number 5. We're halfway through these questions here. Number 5. What is your typical morning like? Todd Spiker's morning. What's your typical morning like?
Right out of the bed, I'm sore, back hurting. I'm immediately irritable.
Yeah, I heard that. Yeah.
I say that I praise God for another day and another breath, but I don't praise him enough, and I'm a liar and a fool for saying that I do more than I do. I need to thank him more, because you never know. But in the morning, it's typical shower, dress, hit the road, stop at Casey's, get a breakfast sandwich or pizza with here lately it's been chocolate milk.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
And I just drive straight to the yard and I sit there and wait for an hour while I'm scrolling through all the different media.
I've been known to talk to you that early too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know you're up. I know you're up and you're at. I'm like, Todd's early. He's working. He's not sleeping. He's not sleeping at 5:30 in the morning. But yeah.
No, it's typical morning. That's how it's been for the last 13 weeks. Yeah. Hey Blake, can you excuse me just 1 minute so I can keep you on here?
Go ahead right now. We can do this. Never know what's going to happen, folks.
Oh. Yeah, my flipping phone is dying, so I got to put you on charge, man.
I'm sorry. I hope we don't lose you. We're almost done here.
We are not going to lose each other.
This is what happened, folks. This guy is awesome. Thank you for your time. You said, I know. What's funny is we're an hour difference. He's in the Midwest, but he knows me. I know him. When I keep saying this, some of y'all watching are going, "We know him. We haven't seen this guy." Hey, link him up. Ask me. Write him. Look the guy up. I'm telling you. We don't lose touch. Some of you guys are going, "Huh? I've seen him once or twice." Looks different with a beard, don't he? No, he doesn't look different with a beard. You had the same beard probably when you were like 14. Anyway.
Yeah.
All right.
That's right, though.
I'm serious. All right.
Sorry about that.
No, absolutely. At least you didn't get up in your boxers or a Speedo or something like that. I mean, like, hold on a minute. What is going on here? All right.
Oh.
Look, that happens on some calls sometimes. Number six of these questions, and I'm trying to pick your brain here. What's the weirdest thing that has ever happened to you that you can think of right now? The weirdest thing. Anything lately?
Well, lately, the weirdest thing is I broke my damn phone, and I have no idea how it happened. I did not hear, see, feel. I have no idea. My $1,000 phone is shattered on the left side, and I have no idea how it happened. Because I keep my phone in a pretty safe place. I mean, it ain't just broken one spot. I took it all apart out of my OtterBox case. It's the whole back of it shattered like it's been run over by a truck.
Wow.
So that's the first thing that comes to mind. So.
Wow, that is weird. And it's in the OtterBox?
Yeah, it's in an OtterBox.
Huh.
And you would think everything would be good, but. And I have a Samsung Galaxy S8 Plus, and they're not cheap.
No.
And so I try to take real good care of it, but man, what is going on? You know,
I don't know. That is weird. That's mind blowing. For real. You know, it's in a box and it's still.
The whole back. Yeah, whenever I pulled the phone out of the box, out of the OtterBox itself, and turn it over, I didn't even realize it was glass on the backside. But yeah, that's even shattered. Like, how does that happen?
You have it in your back pocket, maybe?
I don't normally ever put my phone in my back pocket. I have like cargo pants, and I put them in my side pocket sometimes.
Okay.
But you know, it ain't like I'm running and jumping hurdles and shit.
No,
you know what I mean?
No, absolutely.
But you know, right off the top of my head, that's the most recent weirdest shit that's happened.
That is why I hate that too when things happen like that, and it makes you go, "Am I really losing my mind here?" No.
Yeah, because then I can't think or remember how did that happen.
All right, number 7: soda, pop, or Coke. What do you call it?
Pop.
Uh-oh.
It depends on what state you're in. You know, I mean.
Very true.
You know. If you're down south, it's soda, you know, or Coke. You're up here, it's pop all day, you know,
It's
and it
pop.
don't matter what kind it is, it's pop.
It is. It's pop. I grew up. They would say Coke, and you would say yeah, and they would say what kind.
Yeah, yeah. What kind?
That was one of those like. So what are we doing here? Okay. All right. I knew the answer to that. I just want people to understand who we're talking to and what we're talking. See, you're versatile. That's why you're just like it. And some people agree. Once again, are probably saying the same thing. It depends on where you're at. So that's cool. You've traveled. You've traveled enough. You've been away. You were talking. I traveled.
Yeah.
All right. Number 8. Do you ever think of my beard dancing in a field with your beard of sunflowers while the blind melon plays No Rain?
Yeah. Yeah. With sunflowers.
Yeah, I thought you did. I was just covering that to make sure like we knew.
Yeah, intertwining, you know, all like cornrowed. Yeah, together.
Yeah, making little beard babies.
Yeah, yeah. They just. Well, I mean, I don't even know what you would call them, little beard babies, but yeah.
Ugly.
Ugly.
Yeah, that's
ugly.
Make sure. All right, number 9. Number 9 here. Have you ever farted at a wedding?
Yeah, I have.
Really?
Yeah.
Is there? Do you have? Can you elaborate at all?
You know what's funny is everybody's going to be like, that sees us and knows me. They're going to be like, yeah, he ain't changed, you know. But it was
I tried to bring up. Yeah, well, go ahead. Tell us.
Okay, so what was it? October. It was Halloween night, 1999. I believe it was.
I believe it. We're doing it right. Yeah.
It was at my aunt's wedding, and yeah, I just had this sudden urge during the I do's, right when they were doing the serious stuff, and it was a quiet moment. I really didn't even mean to be loud about it, but it was a big old gas bubble.
That's what makes it funny.
Oh, it was hilarious because I think maybe at the time, maybe now I would deny it, but at the time I was wanting to be as loud as possible, but now I don't know. But it ended up being pretty damn loud, you know. It was a rumble out of my tummy, that's for sure. It was awful. It was. It was straight up awful. It was the funniest. Let me tell you something, and I can speak on this, and I'm letting him tell it because he did it. He was the star. But let me tell you something. Understand, mind you, the whole time, he's probably maybe 30 feet from them, maybe 30 feet. I don't even know if that far, but I'm sitting right beside him on the same step. Yep. Yeah. And it was concrete steps. It was with a concrete back wall, and it echoed in there. So, oh man! And it was. I know we sound like we're being immature here, and I really don't care. This is what makes great for my show. It's my show. I told y'all to watch this at the beginning. You have the warning. But look, what made this so funny is Uncle Steve turned around. Your dad. I call him Uncle Steve, and I haven't seen him enough, but I'm telling you, he turned right around and he literally was telling you, I hope someone farts at your wedding. And it was the cherry on the cake. Oh my God. And it was such a gut buster. Yeah, it was way funnier. Now here's the part I think somebody would feel would be made up, and it's not. It was literally in the middle of the I do's and saying their names and saying the names and just this massive, just vibrating, just deep. Yeah, it was epic. I mean, it really was every bit of the word epic. I bet you if that was ever a Vine or ever a meme or something, it would last forever. I'm telling you.
All right.
Oh yeah, this should have been on reality TV all day long, right
I,
there.
I
That would
have
have
a
been.
I have a hunch that somebody there has that because there were cameras in the balcony or all around and on the decks, I believe, and there was cameras in places. At least one person had got that. I guarantee you. It,
Sure.
yeah, that's funny.
Oh, we got to look them up. Everybody, we got to get a hold of the crows.
We got it. Yeah. Gonna be like, you guys got this. All right, look, number 10. Number 10. We're gonna move on to the last question here, just because it's for the sake of time and our brains here. Uh what is what's one thing that you cannot live without? What's one thing you cannot live without?
Um, well, let me think. Now, if there's somebody out there that's very special to me watching this going, you should have thought of me and said me,
It's just yeah.
really? Well, I mean, this is a legitimate question, so let
Yeah,
me
I'm
let me
just
think about it.
I'm just
Um, I can't live without air.
yeah, it's true.
uh, um, I don't. In what retrospect are you speaking of?
Anything you can't live without. What's one thing you got to have? Okay, in reality, what I meant by that was, and I should have said this when I talk about that, and I say the one thing that you can't live without. I mean, like you got to have daily. It could be, you could broaden the spectrum and say it could be people, it could be places, but I meant let's go like this. What's that one crutch that you got to have? Do you have your favorite candy bar? Do you have your favorite drink, your Coke, or I got to eat this daily, something like that?
I'm so sporadic.
Okay, okay,
So it's like, well, right now we all have our habits,
yeah.
Um, it used to be a cigarette. It used to be,
What up? Yeah,
R-rated,
whiskey.
whatever.
Yeah,
For some, it's different.
yeah.
I mean, I'm going to be, I guess, obvious. I'm going to say that I can't live without my family, can't live without my friends.
Yeah,
Um,
always. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, I can't live without my children now that I know them and now that I've loved them their whole minute from the day they were born, the moment they were born to now. I always tell my daughter, I say, I love you. And then she'll say, I love you more. Or no, I'll say, I love you more. She'll say, I love you. And then I'll say, I love you more. And then she'll say, you've only loved me for part of your life and I've loved you for all of mine, or something to that nature.
Yeah,
So, there's things like that, when it
yeah,
comes back to that question, it's, there's a lot of things out there that people can't live without, but specifically, there's a whole array of things that I guess I can't live without. But
yeah. That's cool. That's deep, man. This is why I got you on here to talk to you all kind of questions. That summed up number 10 there, and that was all the questions I got for you there. But I do want to just elaborate for a second. That is why, once again, like a broken record, I'm saying I got you. I wanted to talk to you. I knew that you would have answers, and you would have elaborate every question. I kind of talked to you about that before. Um, it's been one hell of a week here. It's been a heck of a day. Um, you make these things like this actually calm me. This is what I do, and I just want to thank you already for being on here, taking your time. It seems like we're speeding some things up here, but I'm saying taking your time and giving this. Once again, we have shot before and filmed before, and it didn't work out, and we turned around and did it again the same day, and it still didn't work out, folks. So Todd has been here, and I just think that's cool. On a day like I've had today, I just want to go ahead and say I knew I was gonna somehow throw this in here today, just hours ago. Um, my cat Nevins that you guys have always seen on every show and walk around, and you've seen him last Friday, matter of fact, left this world today. He was attacked by a dog, and it was a pit bull that roams the neighborhood. And this is not one of the first that incidences this stuff happens. So Nevins is not with us, and so that's one of the things that I just wanted to touch, and I may bring that up later. But Todd, you are
sorry about your
yeah, no, you're. I'm not gonna cry. I don't know if I have any more tears to cry, but it means a lot. Some people watching, a lot of people watching, have seen him here. He was up in your lap during the show. A lot of these guys filmed. You go, like I said, go back and watch them. They filmed here, and he's come up, or if we do a Zoom call or video call or whatever have you, Skype, whatnot, he's been in the shot too. So just want to throw that out there. I didn't know how to segue into that, but I tell you what, man, you were always a pleasure to talk to hang out, to even just have around. Glad that we have crossed paths, not only just knowing each other, but I will be glad as hell to call you family, especially after now. Because, I mean, after all, your cousin married.
already.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're the cousin, and your cousin married my wife's cousin. So it's like we got this going. I'm going to let this music play us out here, but I always say something first before I leave, and I forgot these things that oh, yeah. We're going to say love, peace. What do I say?
chicken grease.
Yes!
Big beard.
Presentation.